Does counting rhythms feel too complicated when you're trying to focus on playing the right notes? This is really common for beginner piano players, just like you. And so I help them transform flat, lifeless playing into music that actually sounds like music. Today you'll discover exactly what a quarter note sounds like and learn how to count notes in your music so your pieces come alive with the right rhythm and character. Quarter note rhythms are the foundation of most music you'll play. So let me show you what happens when you ignore them versus when you play them correctly. That sounds pretty monotone, right? Almost robotic. Now listen to the same section with a mix of quarter notes and other notes. Hear the difference? Much like someone speaking in a monotone voice, think of that teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off that goes, Bueller, Bueller. It sounds pretty boring when he does it. Well, music sounds more interesting and creates a specific mood or image with rhythm. So when you know what a quarter note sounds like compared to other notes and how to count notes in music, it makes a huge difference. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Rosemarie. I've been teaching for over 20 years and composing imaginative piano music for nearly as long here at Must Love Music. So let's start with 4/4 time, the most common time signature you'll encounter. We're going to use rhythm counting exercises to build your confidence. First, let's clap 4 quarter notes together, saying ta for each one. So ta, 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 ta. Great. Pause, try it out for yourself. Now let's add a half note. So clap with me. It's going to be quarter, quarter, half note. So we'll do it together. Ta, ta, half note. Now here's what that sounds like in When Stars Whisper. We're going to start on D. Ta, ta, half note. Go ahead, pause, try that pattern yourself, clap it first, then try it at your piano if you're ready. Let's try another basic pattern. This time it's going to be a quarter note, then a dotted half note that holds for 3 beats. So we're going to go ta, half note, hold. In the same song, here is an example of what that sounds like. Ta, half note, hold. And go ahead, take a moment to clap that one, and then feel how that dotted half note holds a little bit longer than what we did before. I'm going to play how both those patterns are part of the complete piece. Beautiful, right? You can find When Stars Whisper on my website. Link is in the description. Pause and then try playing those patterns on your own. So let's explore these in 3/4 time. That's the second most common time signature at the beginner level. Notice how these patterns are going to seem very similar to what we just learned, but they'll sound different because we only have 3 beats per measure, not the 4 we had before. We're going to clap 3 quarter notes, and we're going to say ta for each one. Ta, ta, ta. Pretty easy, right? So this is how it might sound like in Wednesday's Waltz. I'm going to start on D. So go ahead, pause, try that pattern for yourself. Now we're going to reverse the order from our 4/4 pattern. So before it was a ta and then a half note, actually a dotted half note. This time we're going to do a half note, then a quarter note. Half note ta. Let's try it together. Half note ta. And this is what it sounds like in a song. Take a moment, clap, feel the difference. The half note comes first this time. And I'm going to play both patterns together as part of the piece. You can find Wednesday's Waltz on my website. The link is in the description. And I encourage you, pause, practice these 3/4 patterns yourself. Imagine creating your own music using concepts like this from day one, like experimenting with quarter note patterns at different tempos or combining them with melodies that you create. That's what happens in my online studio. My neurodivergent-friendly approach means lessons adapt to you, not the other way around. So click the link in the description or the QR code on the screen to set up your meet and greet. Want to explore quarter note rhythms further? Well, here's something fun you can try. I'm going to take When Stars Whisper and I'm going to change it from 4/4 time, which is what it's written in, to 3/4 time. So watch how the same melody transforms completely. I'm going to play it in 4/4 first. And here it is in 3/4 time. So, do you hear how different that feels? It might be a little bit more subtle, but the character changed just by adjusting the time signature. So, here's your creative challenge. Take any simple pattern you're working on and change the time signature. Add a beat if you're already in 3/4, or take one away if you're in 4/4. You'll get a great feel for how quarter notes work in each of these time signatures, and you might discover something quite beautiful in the process. By the way, which time signature feels easier for you? 3/4 or 4/4? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps other piano players discover these tutorials. So you've just learned how quarter note rhythms bring music to life. Last week, we explored intervals, those distances between notes. When you combine these with basic rhythms, you can create and play really interesting music, even as a beginner. Thanks and happy playing.